Fire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of February 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of January. So let's see what is in store for you for February. So the first card for representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have this Five of Clubs. This Five of Clubs here indicates that in the beginning of the month you might be having some kind of problems or disagreements or conflict with your peers or with your colleagues in the works environments that you have, and this can be something that you can avoid. I think something that you always can avoid. You have to try to not to get involved in those kind of dispute or something along those lines. You should not engage in any problematic situations, so try to be humble and also try to control your emotions as well, because sometimes you can be a little bit emotional at this point. So the next card that you have representing the influence card or the bridge card, so in the middle of the month you have the Six of Clubs. So you have a two club card hand in hand, 5 to 6. So even though you are extremely, I would say, quite good at pleasing people, or convincing people how to better overcome their problems. In this case, this is something, the dispute that's related to. But the thing is that you finally be able to come into agreement. You finally come into, like, you can win your clients, or you can win your coworker to agree with you, or to get into an agreement on something, like how to deal with the situation or how to solve the problems and things like that. So this can also be related to, like, if you are trying to find a new employment or a new job somewhere, you finally be able to get those as well in place, which is a good deal as well. So the next that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Six of Spades. So you have double six here as well. So in this with this card, it's actually quite positive. So you might be getting some kind of a feedback from your current employer that maybe you have to relocate, or you have to change your locations, or you might have to travel to meet the customers or meet the clients. That's the reason why in the past you have to go to see them. Maybe you are attending a conference or things like that, or even like changing the your home address or your home locations totally different. That's therefore you have to commute to work every single day, for instance. So this can be something that is happening in your life in the past. So the next that you have presenting the things that you learn from the past, you have the Eight of Diamonds. So the Eight of Diamonds here indicates that I think whatever project or whatever plan you have, it's finally be completed. So something along those lines that you have been thinking of, like working towards this, maybe you have started like 8 months ago or 8 years ago, or even like 8 weeks ago, something that are related to that, is finally completed. And this is something that you have been waiting for, and it's finally there. So there is nothing to worry about. So the next card that you are presenting the things that you need to let go of, you have the Ten of Spades. So it is actually carrying the same messages that you have. It looks like that you have been getting a lot of attentions towards the project that you are doing, and it has to come into close. So that's the reason why you need to finally end this thing and finally move on. So you have to get off those problems or those projects that you have been working for quite some time, and finally move on and let go this thing. which is a very good thing. That means there's a completions happening in your career life as well. I do not see as a being completed in some way, like you are dismissed from your job, but I do see that like the project has been completed, so now you can move on to the next job, or which is the next projects that you are assigned for. So that's how you are presenting the future cards towards the end of the month. You have the Three of Spades. So this card is actually totally different. It looks like that you have been working towards this for quite some time, and maybe some kind of disappointment happening as well in your life, possibly during the month of January. But I do see that you finally be able to spot who the hell that actually making the problems. So regarding the first card here, maybe this is something like a accident or whatever dispute or things happen in your company, and now you have to figure out who done that, who has done that, and who made this situation worse. And it's finally be able to find it out by the end of the month. So this can be like a loss in your like like the project that you are working on, maybe having a loss, or the company that you are working on possibly having a loss, those type of things. But this thing is something that is more personal, like somebody that tried to cheat you behind your back, or trying to be nice in front of you, but it's actually not. So be careful on those people that pretended to be your friend, but it's actually not your friend. So just try to be, yeah, practical on that. So lastly here, to clarify the whole readings, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Hearts. So the Four of Hearts indicates that you have to be laying down some foundations in your career. You just have to be more practical, especially if you're dealing with the people that try to be like two faces in front of you, and they're, sometimes at the back of you. So try to be more practical, and also be like not to carry on so much with your emotions, because sometimes emotions can be good, but sometimes it's not really helping you to go anywhere. So it's better to be more grounded and more practical on your thinking, and always make the decision based on the fact rather than your emotions. So I think that's overall readings here. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get a notification every time we publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email. And see you next month. Thank you.